Chickasha, Oklahoma is located 45 minutes outside of downtown Oklahoma City. When deadly tornadoes build in the area, chasers Jeremy Wilson and Brandon Sampson are on guard.
There were multiple supercells, 7 or 8 just up and down the state in western Oklahoma, even back into North Texas.
Wilson and Sampson have been storm chasing together for 3 years.
The models are pointing to a really nice outbreak.
They make a great team.
I'm constantly forecasting, constantly looking at data, maps, looking at where we want to go in relation to the storm.
I kind of maintain a good clarity on, trying to keep us safe and stuff like that. And Jeremy, he likes to jump on out there and get as close as he can.
Go ahead. You drive now and get to the tornado.
Even with their experience, nothing will prepare them for the weather they are about to encounter.
It's fixing to be here. It's fixing to be here.
Slow down, Brandon. It's coming right at us.
Residents have taken the warning seriously and are headed out of town. Wilson and Sampson drive straight into the rapidly building supercell.
I think we're too close.
As we got on the tornado, it had ground circulation. It quickly began to mature and develop a tornado right after we were on it.
This is a beast.
Wilson and Sampson's predictions are correct. The supercell forms into a tornado.
Holy cow.
I mean, it didn't take very long at all for that thing to go from just a small circulation to broadening out into a massive tornado.
Yeah, it's getting bigger, guys.
It is.
Wilson and Sampson send messages to the National Weather Service, hoping the warning will give people enough time to find shelter.
Oh my God, look at the motion, boys.
We're close, guys.
Get closer, I want to see it go through that valley.
The tornado is heading straight for the Heritage Park movie theater. Despite tornado warnings, a handful of patrons have come out to see the afternoon matinee. Owner Jeanette Funderburg heads outside with a camera.
The closer it got, I could see how powerful it was, and I was in awe of it.
Get inside!
The debris cloud under it was getting bigger. You could see 2x4 and all sorts of housing stuff flying around in the air.
Funderburg runs inside to take cover as the roof of a nearby shopping center is sent flying through the air.
As soon as it dropped and I could see the debris under the tornado, I knew it was heading right for us.
Get inside!
The theater customers huddle in the middle of the building, fearing the worst.
Once I ran inside the lobby, the tornado was basically upon us at that point, and we were in the dark. It was very dark and very noisy. We could see debris flying around inside. The noise, it was so loud. I couldn't believe that it was that loud when it went overhead.
Miraculously, the tornado misses the theater by only 100 yards.
When I walked out of the theater and I saw the debris around, I saw clearly at that point the shopping center, the back walls of it had gone and the roof had gone.
Oh, you should see it over there.
The tornado continues on its destructive path. Now it's headed straight toward the highway, where Wilson and Sampson are waiting just 2 miles away.
Brandon, I think we're too close.
No, we're good right now, stop.
A string of destructive tornadoes has been tearing through Chickasha, Oklahoma. One violent twister has just ripped the roof off a local shopping center, barely missing a movie theater with people inside. Now it's threatening chasers Jeremy Wilson and Brandon Sampson on the highway.
Brandon, I think we're too close.
No, we're good right now, stop.
The tornado is heading directly toward them. Wilson wants to stay, but Sampson feels they're too close.
Okay, we're not moving.
Why not?
It's not coming here.
I kind of get stuck on the adrenaline rush, something any storm chaser would tell you is very addicting.
Still like to back up.
Brandon was letting me know, hey, maybe we need to back up a little bit.
It's coming right at us.
The massive twister touches down 50 yards away from the chase vehicle, tearing up the ground. Telephone poles snap like toothpicks in the ferocious winds.
Oh, wow. We're not moving. Okay, you're good right here. I don't think
It's turning.
We actually had debris hitting our car. We had debris swirling over our heads. I knew as the tornado crossed the road in front of our truck that maybe we were a little too close.
Sampson is terrified. He quickly puts the car in reverse. The tornado is bearing down on them.
Is there anybody behind us?
Keep going. Keep going.
Look.
I think if we would have waited, 10 or 15 seconds longer, we could have been hurt badly.
The twister builds momentum with speeds topping 220 miles an hour. Everything in its path is obliterated.
House just got destroyed. House is getting destroyed. Oh my God! Back up! Oh no!
The tornado narrowly misses a car dealership, but the houses behind it take a direct hit.
It hit a couple of well-built houses. You can see the debris just flying up in the air and it tossing pieces of insulation, 2x4s, bricks, hundreds of yards in either direction of the tornado.
This is as close as the men have ever been to an EF4 tornado.
You could actually audibly hear the tornado impacting the houses. It was a loud roar and just sounds of stuff clanking together, bricks being thrown in the air. We knew that it was doing damage.
The tornado outbreak demolishes hundreds of homes and structures in the Chickasha area.
Oh no, looks like this house up here took a direct hit.
One home belonged to Fern Allen. She was inside when the tornado ripped apart her property.
Sounded like the wood was fighting itself. It was just crunching and like splinters were fighting each other.
Luckily, Allen's house was built with a storm shelter, a concrete-lined room with a steel door.
I remember coming out of the safe room into bright sunlight, and it was just unbelievable that there was nothing in front of me. I was thinking my home is gone. It was so startling to think that you would walk out of a place where you had felt sheltered and safe and walk into the air.
Fern is grateful her life was spared, but coming back to her property is a solemn reminder of the force of nature.
This is the fireplace right here, and it should be right over there in that corner where those bricks are. If I had been in the bed, I would have certainly died there because the bay window fell over on the bed. I am thankful that our lives were spared. There must be a reason. It's a life-changing experience because it is so unexpected and it is so devastating.
It's the deadliest tornado outbreak in Oklahoma in more than a decade. Unfortunately, one life is lost.
When you're dealing with Mother Nature, especially on a day when all the ingredients are there for violent weather to take place, it's an incredible experience. It's awe-inspiring, it's frightening.
Seeing a tornado that destructive, tearing up everything that everybody's ever worked for, it's really sad to just think about everybody's, prized possessions being lost, in a matter of minutes.
Oh my God!